frame out to the monthly and yearly time frame, so you can get long-term holding positions and you can get swing trade positions so you can profit. It's up to you to let me know what coin you want, and you make the price that you feel is a fair compensation and donation to the channel, to support channel and for my time and services. You come up with the price, you tell me the coin you want me to do technical analysis updates on each day, and it'll be in the regular rotation as Elastos and Raven coin is, right? For my beautiful subscriber, I feel that's the best way to give you on-the-fly technical trading, and I have feeling that I've given you a proven, unbiased opinion of the market. If it's going to go up, I tell you. If it's going to go down, I tell you, and I stick to what I'm saying unless the price action has proven my predictions wrong, and then we go on the flying audible. Just like Dent, Jerome knows if we're above or below. We've done phenomenal work on Dent, keeping Jerome out ahead of the criminal gangsters, not to tell them where to buy or where to sell or where to hodl. We just give Jerome, do I feel like it's bullish or bearish on the weekly, the daily? Is it a good long-term hodling buy, or is it a good swing trade buy and sell opportunity? And just what I'm seeing. And then Jerome, the savvy trader and investor that he is, uses that advice with my technical trading that I can give you in super simple, easy ways. And he uses that advice built into his probability thinking on what he already thought of the thesis of his market. And then he makes decisions and profits immensely. Or at least I hope he does. Jerome, if you've made any money off of my TA, comment down below. Or if you've been in positions that I thought were going to go bearish and you've taken profit and then the coins have come down like Dent has more than one time, let the audience know, because you've been a long time follower and supporter of the channel. So I hope my advice and what I see in the market has helped you make money, fleece, heist, and shiest the criminal gangsters, the Ohio State University, and walk away with all the fucking money, right, Jerome? Jeremy's out there, Digital Asset Dad, Ashley, all my original OGs that support the channel. But Jerome, we know we're bearish still because we're below the 200-day moving average, and we think we're coming down to this underneath target just above the shithouse that we've been calling for really this whole time. And we've seen the upper end potential up there. But when we got into here, we thought this is where we were coming, right? We got here once, so we feel like we got to come down to double bottom that. And if we zoom on in here a little bit closer, you can see we've had a nice pump now off that bottom. So we need to go to the 30-minute time frame, zoom on out. But it's not a very good pump with volume, so I think this is going to get beat down. And there's your upper target, the I'm going to get rich zone. But I feel like this has got to come back down. But if you can get above this moving average in the 30-minute time frame, then you could try to move up. But you can see it's got rejected right there, right here, right now, and then, right? So we're going to keep an eye on that. The market's pumping today. So if you want to get a local pump, you got to get above this moving average in the 30-minute, and then you can try to trade up like that, right? And go into the 2-hour and run into a moving average up there, the 200-day, right? So that's what we're watching out for in Dent. Move on now to the real coins. You can see Bitcoin's pumped, and you can see what it's trying to do is back test, just like some of those other coins where this major upper resistance now that used to be major lower support, this descending triangle, and decide if you're going to bounce back in or if you're going to get rejected. And you say, well, what fucking descending triangle or ascending or a symmetrical triangle are you talking about right here? See that? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll take this and dim it into the background, right? Then we'll take this and we'll just get rid of it. It don't need to be there, right? So you can see this is the descending triangle that we're talking about. Make that brighter, so bright you can't miss it. See that? That's what we're talking about. And you can see we've had our upper resistance 1, lower support 1, a whole slew of upper resistance 2, lower support 2, a whole slew of upper resistance 3, lower support 3, right? So that's a descending triangle. And now we're trying to see, you can see how we're at that critical level, but this time we've actually leaked below it. And now if you back test that and get rejected, that would be a bearish confirmation on a breakdown, and your technical target is the bottom of the channel, or the bottom of the wedge, right? The bottom of the rising wedge in that green support box down there. and at 32,000, and we think price support after crash 46.69% flush. And you know, Vincenzo's had a November crash of 50% or more on Bitcoin, right? And so far on this pump from the very high prices that we got to give us a good start, we're down 16%, but a 50% flush at the minimum gets us right here to my lower target at the bottom of this with a 52.81% crash. And I think we're coming down there, right? I have not backed off that, and I've stuck with it and been showing you. So that's what we're watching out for, to see if maybe now is the time for a huge flush and a rug pull that would cripple the market on a rejection here. Or if you are going to come back into this, this could be very bullish. If you get a huge pump with some big volume, which I'm not seeing, hop up into here and then start trading back within this rising wedge, you could get up to the upper end of $78,000 and then leak out and have a huge flush like this, right? Just a huge crash, a flash crash, 20% one day, 25% another. And before you know it, you've lost $30,000 in Bitcoin, right? So we're watching out for that. Could this just be a little fake down and get bought back up and come up there? Absolutely. But we're going to watch out for option 2, the ladder up there, or option 1, which I feel is more likely, something like this, and then a big drop down to that initial underneath target of 50,069. And by there, from the top, if that played out, you would be from your 68,804 top to a bottom of 49,000 or 50,000 and change. That would be a 26.69% flush and $18,569. So that would be a phenomenal start and a shockwave to the system, to everybody that's out there. So we'll keep you updated on the Bitcoin. You can see the